lot of room.
7 o'clock at night, Nick is laying in the motor. There it is. What is up, boys? Welcome back to today's video, and today is finally the day. We are putting on the downpipe. I am super excited. Here she is. I'm so happy. Finally, we're putting it on. We get stage 2 today, and this car is officially complete. It's just kind of setting in. That's kind of sad. We have a couple more with this, but the last part on the GTI. And I'm sad, but stage 2, pop, pop, bang, bang, super fast, super loud, excited. As you guys know, we have a straight pipe in this car, so it's going to be extremely loud. And why not go out with a bang with this car? We do have another build coming, so stay tuned. No, it's not my car though. That's the only thing I must say. My new car will be coming at some point in the near future, but this is it. This is the last install on this car, and then we have a little bit more coming with this thing just on videos in general. We have another car that'll be placed here that we'll be doing some stuff with, and we'll have a whole bunch of stuff coming. Don't you worry. And a new build for me too. But we have our ramps here. We're gonna pull them up on the ramps here shortly. Obviously with the downpipe, we're gonna install that. Should be I wouldn't say simple install, but I will say it should be a straightforward install. It really all just depends how quickly the old downpipe comes off and how the new one sets in. So without further ado, let's get the car up on the ramps and let's get started. Not bad. All right.
We didn't look at all.
Yeah.
There we go.
How are we looking on space under here?
Yeah, good luck.
Actually, not terrible.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah.
It's also not a fucking hex.
What is it?
Okay, that's fine. I like how I just was like, oh yeah, this is probably why I didn't go on.
Yeah, that's probably why. I thought it was the same thing. All right, so this is gonna take a few minutes. We'll update you guys in a sec. So we gotta get that bracket off where the hangers are in. And once we get that bracket off, we now have to get that clamp off. But Nick's struggling. He's doing his thing, getting that off, and then I'm gonna try to get that clamp off. So I have to scoot my way under here.
I don't even know if I am undoing it.
Are you really? All right, good.
Yeah, it's just the biggest pain in the
I told you, the impact gun, I forgot to grab it. So I just bought these ramps, and they're 6-inch ramps, and I should have bought 8-inch because it is pretty tight under here, but I will say this, it still works.
I don't have a lot of room. This is how much room I'm working with.
Dude, it's a project to get out of here.
And good old Cam Boy didn't want to buy the 18-inch, or the 8 inches, so I have to work with 6 inches. Some might say that's too much to work with, but...
Yeah, but I think it's not enough this time.
Oh my god, I finally undid them.
All right, a little update. We kind of had a problem with the clamp underneath, the clamp that we were working on the last time you saw us. And it is so rusted on that it just does not want to come on. So we called Adam and we said, Adam, we're gonna come to the shop and can you just take this clamp off for us, get the bolt off, so that way we can move forward in the project and at least try to get the downpipe off. It is now 7 o'clock at night. Nick is laying in the motor and we are still trying to get this off. Through thorough research and a lot of work, we finally figured out how to get this thing off, and there is a bolt attached to the bottom of this downpipe, which is connected to the frame. So you have to take that bolt off, and then once you take that bolt off, you can then take the downpipe off. There it is. That took way too long, but it's out. Yeah. And now we're gonna grab it and investigate it. And switch over the O2 sensor. O2 sensor off, and then the new one. There we go. I also got the hangers back on it.
This is probably more descriptive than the other one was because the videos we watched didn't tell us shit.
They did not. We tried our best. We took a little bit of a break.
I just gotta switch over here.
There you go, Bob. We're in. We'll tighten that after.
Oh no, where's the bolt?
So it's finally on the turbo.
Wait, get my beaten hand so I look like I did something.
Oh yeah, there you go.
It's all cut.
Very nice looking, huh? So we couldn't get the bottom side of the downpipe on, but we kind of readjusted from the bottom near under the car and we were able to figure it out, so that's good. And now we're just tightening the factory V clamp back over the turbo and the new downpipe. So he's getting the new band clamp together now. The new one we had to go buy today because we had to cut the other one off. And currently we have the entire thing put together.
Don't ask how long it took.
Don't ask how long it took. It's not that important. but it's on, the bracket's on, that V-band bracket for the adapter onto the exhaust is on, and right now he's preparing the band clamp for that piece right there. You see in the middle that has no clamp. V-band clamp is up here, and it's on and secured. That, oh, that's how long that took either. And other than that, besides making a total mess in 8 hours of work.
Whoa, don't say long. Do your research. Don't just do it. Do your research.
Yeah, do your research, for sure.
Don't do what we did.
No. We thought we had it, and then we didn't. So we had a lot of points where we're like, we can do this, we got it, it's easy. And then we started doing it, we're like, something's not right, something's wrong. And then we finally got to a point where we just figured it out, and thank God. And we're here, and hopefully this project completes smoothly. Okay, bud, so the tune just came in, but so we don't have the stage 2 installed, but look at this rumble. Oh my God.
Okay, well, we gotta get out of my neighborhood. I live here.
That is true. I don't have the flash on. Oh. Oh my God. I'm not gonna put the flash on, boys, so you're gonna have to hear it like this, but this is stage 1 plus with the downpipe stage 2 coming as soon as possible. So we'll hear the crackle soon. Oh my God.
You hear the tune right now?
No, that's the scary part. Oh, wow, that's vibrating really loud. Oh my God. Oh, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's actually not that bad too on the low idle.
No, it's not. Just on the high idle, it's really loud, which is understandable. Oh.
So it's about 2.5.
2.5. Oh, we got some pops. Oh my God. Oh, there is a cop. All right, the cop never pulled us over, thank God.
That was almost real bad.
That was almost really bad.
Good thing we live in a okay town.
Yes. Oh my God. All right, boys, this is where we're gonna kind of hear how the car sounds. So currently the car is completely straight piped. It's a Catless Downpipe, which I didn't know. I thought it was a high flow cat, but it's not. The ARM Motorsports Downpipe is completely catless. You can go with the catted version, which I also didn't know. I didn't do enough research. So my car is completely straight pipe. There's literally no mufflers, no nothing. There's a tiny resonator on the downpipe. That's all I have to basically resonate sound. And essentially, this thing is absolutely insane, as you heard from the previous clips in this video. But we haven't really had a chance to really drive it. So right now I'm on my way to the shop to get the mid muffler back on and potentially another muffler just to quiet it down. But we can have a little bit more fun with it and hear it a little bit while we still have the insaneness of this exhaust. Now, it does kind of sadden me that I have to like quiet it down, but it's my daily driver. I don't have much of a choice. I cannot drive it this loud every single day. Unfortunately, I wish I could, but I just can't do it. It's just too much for daily driving purposes, and I need, 100% need to quiet that down. It's insane. It's literally insane. It is insane, boys. Oh my God. It sounds really freaking cool. Just the problem is, it's just crazy loud. Oh my God. So right now I'm in sequential sport. As you know, I have the stage 2 crackle tune too. and it is crazy. Oh my God. This car is crazy. Checking my gas. I don't have a lot of gas before I get there, so I'm trying to, but I wanted to kind of show you boys how this thing sounds. I mean, it's awesome, but it pops like crazy. It's extremely loud, so I just need to tone it down a little bit. It's a little raspy, kind of ricey, unfortunately, when you're kind of getting higher RPMs, so I kind of want to get rid of that ricey feeling, that ricey sound. So that's the goal today, is to get rid of that ricey sound on high-end RPMs. Unfortunately, I don't know, it's so raspy because it's completely catless, and it's completely straight pipe, the entire exhaust. That's why it's so raspy, and I need to kind of detonate that, if you will. But, boys, I think I've completed the craziest sounding GTI on YouTube, I hope. This thing is nuts. I mean, it is crazy. Oh my goodness. All I can say is, what have I done to this car? That's all I can say. It is just insanity. We ended up putting a muffler on it. We put a big round muffler in the middle to kind of tone it down a little bit, the raspiness. And now it sounds a lot better. It definitely has a little bit of rasp to it still. And I do still have the stage 2 crackle tune on, but it sounds a lot more toned down. I got my deep tone back that we had before the downpipe, which is really what I wanted. And we still have the pops and cracks, the pops and bangs like we wanted. It's a little raspy at certain points, but it's not as bad as it was. If I didn't go catless, it probably wouldn't have been as bad, but I did, so it is what it is. If you're gonna go catless, make sure you have mufflers, because if you don't, it's gonna sound really raspy on a GTI. Learn from me. Learn from my mistakes. I don't think I would have gone catless if I had known it was gonna do that. But it sounds really good. I'm not able to really do anything crazy right now because I'm kind of going slow. But when I get a chance, I'll do it, and it'll sound really good. And that was the #1 thing too, is like, I still wanted this thing to sound good. I didn't want to get rid of all the sound. I just needed to detonate it a little bit. I needed to just tone it down. It was a little too loud for daily driving. We can hear some nice downshifts though. Nice. Nick is currently driving behind me right now. I don't know if you can see it in the rear view. There he is. Like, see, that is the sound I wanted. Oh, the farts are perfect. Woo! Like, that's what I wanted. That's the sound I needed from my downpipe, but it's not the sound I got because I had no mufflers on it. So the whole thing was straight pipe, and all I was hearing was raspiness. It was getting in the way of the farts and the pops, and that was the problem. Now I just have a little bit of raspiness because it's catless, but I mainly get to hear the farts, and I get to hear the pops and bangs, and it sounds good. We'll do something right here. Ready? Oh my God. So that was at, I think I shipped it at $7,000, or might have been a little under. That might have been a little under. I'll do it one more time. That was at $7,000. Oh my God. This thing sounds amazing. Woohoo! Wow, that downshift into second. Wow, that sounds so good. Holy cow, that sounds amazing. Wow, that sounds really good. This car tugs. Holy smokes. Woo! Wow. All right, boys. We gotta calm it down now. I just filled her up. Probably draining. Actually, not draining my gas as much as I thought I was. Woo! Yes, this car is amazing. See, now this car sounds more controlled. I wanted to hear the motor. I wanted to hear everything. The raspiness before didn't allow me to do that, and it sounded honestly really ricey, and I wasn't a fan. So I'm really happy with the way it sounds now. So thank God for that. Make sure to have a muffler on if you're catless, at least on a GTI, because unless you want it to sound really junky, I needed to get rid of that junky sound because it was pretty junky, and I didn't want that sound. Now the sound I have is what I wanted, and that sounds absolutely amazing. So thank you to the Lord Heavens for a muffler for that. And with great success, we now have a great and amazing sounding GTI that pulls insane, and that's what we needed.